A new poll from CNN says Kamala's not looking so hot. A lot of the national polls, which are measuring the popular vote that include lefty bastions like New York and California, are all showing Kamala in the lead. But if you look at the swing states, Kamala's not doing so hot. And this is CNN's own Harry Enton giving us an update on what the polls look like moving forward.
All right. So, it's not that surprising, Mr. Berman, from my undisclosed location. You'll never guess where I am. So take a look here. National polls in the last month, including leads within the margin of error. Look, Kamala Harris leads in pretty much every single national poll. She's led in 9 of the polls that have been released over the last month. Trump has just led in 1 national poll over the last month, and we've had 1 tie. So the fact that a national poll shows Kamala Harris ahead, not really much of a surprise because, John, pretty much all of them do.
And the thing is, Harry, thanks to the founding fathers, this isn't a national election exactly, is it? Oh, now you're suddenly behind me. You keep on moving. There's Harry, still in an undisclosed location, but at least virtually behind me, making me very nervous. All right, Harry, talk to us about what the states look like, the battleground states.
Yeah, so look, this is about the Electoral College, right? So let's take a look at the average margin. Nationally, Harris is ahead in the average poll by 2.5 points. But look in those 7 key battleground states, Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. Harris is only ahead by 0.3 points, John. So the bottom line is, in those 7 key battleground states, it's a significantly tighter race than it is nationally, John.
So Al Gore and Hillary Clinton are calling right now, Harry, asking what the chances are that Harris could win the popular vote, but lose in the Electoral College.
Okay. So basically, you note that 2.5 point lead nationally here, right? Okay. Harris's chances, if she wins the popular vote by 2 to 3 points, the chance she wins the Electoral College is only 53%. The bottom line is, once you have to get all the way north to about 3 to 4 points for Harris to have a clear chance, the clear majority chance of winning the Electoral College. If she only wins by less than 2, look at that. Only a 23% chance of winning. Right now, Harris is right now in that danger zone where basically about half the time, given that popular vote margin nationally, she would win. And so here's the situation. Chance Harris wins the popular vote at this point is about 70%, but the chance she wins the Electoral College is only about 50%. So the bottom line is, at this hour, John, there's about a 20% chance that Kamala Harris wins the popular vote, but actually loses in the Electoral College. We could be heading towards one of these splits that we saw in 2016 and in 2000, whereby one candidate, Kamala Harris, wins in the popular vote, but loses in the Electoral College. Basically, at this hour, we're right in that sort of weird middle zone where we honestly don't know what's going to happen based upon the popular vote. And that is why those national polls that show Kamala Harris ahead at this point really don't matter that much.
They don't matter that much. Okay, they don't matter that much, as we've been saying for a long time. But they keep spreading them around all over the place like it is the end of the game, right? Because they're basically push polls. They just want to show you Kamala's winning. Everybody loves Kamala. Don't be crazy. You should like Kamala too. And if you don't like Kamala, you're not one of us. You're not part of the smart people, the sophisticated people. Look, everybody else is doing it. You don't want to be against the crowd, do you? You don't want to be anti-science, do you? And it's the same type of stuff that it's the same argument that they used in COVID, right? Get on board or get out. And the polls are used to persuade people to do that. Now, if you go out and actually talk to people like CBS did, they went out to Washoe County, Nevada, and they found a single Harris supporter out there. Here's an exchange that occurred with CBS Mornings.
Issue is most important to you?
I'm extremely concerned about the border. Illegals, they gotta go.
People are coming here seeking asylum.
Baloney, they're coming here for the freebies.
When people talk about immigration, they're thinking we're saying we don't want immigrants of any kind, and that's not what people are saying.
That's right.
People are saying that there are people who have come here legally. Why do they get pushed aside to allow people who have not even worked one day in our country, have not paid into the system?
Yes.
I took my brisket and mac and cheese with me to catch Ken Lasker with a to-go order. How closely are you watching this election?
I mean, that looks good. Brisket, mac and cheese. Is that some cornbread?
Oh, very closely.
He was the only Harris supporter we met at lunch, even though Washoe County has historically been pretty politically split. What issue is most important?
Nice. Okay, so that's good. That's exactly right. Why do people come in and get a bunch of benefits that the citizens that we pay for, why do they get all of that when other people who are immigrating legally and responsibly, and don't give me the asylum crap, okay? I hear asylum, they say, asylum, from what are they asyluming from? Their economic disaster in their own country? That's not what asylum's for. So it's been exploited. And people are recognizing it. It's not right. It's not fair. We don't have the resources to import the whole world and take care of everybody. You just look around the country and you can see that is happening.